top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it with the draw play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
A quick lightning strike. Opening minute offense already in the red zone. The back's got it. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He fires downfield. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
On third down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Hart. The defense all over him. He stopped right at the line.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Cavaliers will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, and what a play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this round? And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Cavaliers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. He's looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Will not be brought down. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He gets it out with a 28 tackle right there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Looking to throw it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
He finds the running back in the flat. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught over the middle. It's Hart. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to scramble, and he gives himself up for a sack.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense. They did a good job of getting after him in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go inside the 40, the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's hard. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Hart. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. It's caught. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line in a hurry up.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch and then
breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Virginia. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 7 for this offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cavaliers' offense is back out there on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught, still going inside the 10. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from Pater.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cavaliers. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the third period play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's hurt. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Cavaliers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Throwing off play action. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Virginia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Miles. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. The short completion of the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
The Cavaliers are in the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Forced out of bounds, close to the end zone.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 19 set to kick off.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the completion made. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. stretch made across the middle by the running back. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.